Hi all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Raj Sampath. I am from NCMT Product Engineering team. I am here to talk about NCMT and present you a couple of demo use cases using NCMT. NCMT is an upcoming cloud native observability product of Nokia. It uses open software assets from CNCF ecosystem. I'm going to show you a couple of demos that's related to monitoring, diagnostic and troubleshooting to show the capabilities of NCMT for the core networks. As a customer operations team, the key problems they face today is the time to troubleshoot an incident happened in the core network. Though we have a lot of data available in the network, and because of the disjoint tools and many heterogeneous tools available in the network, it's becoming difficult to troubleshoot a problem that has happened. By the time they troubleshoot the problem, the time is gone and led to significant impacts affecting the core network functionality. In Nokia, using NCMT, we are trying to address this problem by collecting a lot of observability data, getting them to one place and making the troubleshooting and diagnostics easier. So NCMT is built using a CNCF open software ecosystem, collecting observability data from the CNFs and also from the Kubernetes clusters. We are able to get all this data via an open interface to NCMT, and we store them in a data lake suggested by CNCF ecosystem. This data lake constituting of OpenSearch, Grafana, Homer and Victoria metrics, this could be either shipped with NCMT, or if you as a customer already has a data lake, we'll be able to make use of it. We also have the different types of dashboards for logs and KPI monitoring. These dashboards are packaged with the CNFs and they get pushed to the NCMT during the registration phase, which means the CNFs and the NCMT interfaces are completely decoupled. So you will be able to upgrade the CNFs keeping the NCMT in the same version. Still you will be able to get the latest version of KPIs dashboards into the NCMT. You will have different kinds of dashboards like logs for monitoring, KPI monitoring. Along with the logs, you will also have a lot of capabilities related to subscriber tracing and health checks tools for the troubleshooting aspects. So in future, based on this wide range of data set whatever we have collected, we will be able to do automated fault analysis, fault anomaly detections from the logs and alarms, and take automatic recovery actions based on the inputs whatever we get. So NCMT not only collects the data from the CNFs, but also from the underlying platform, which makes the vertical troubleshooting from the platform to the application level much more easier. So starting from KPIs, you'll be able to do troubleshooting using the troubleshooting tools and do fault analysis and recovery with additional functionalities what we have in NCMT. The different types of data what we collect on the observability part is related to metrics, alarms, topology, logs, subscriber traces and wide range of health check reports and any other data which may be required for your troubleshooting to make the life easier. And we use Open Telemetry protocol, which is an open interface that makes the integration much more simpler. In this demo, I am going to show about how a couple of CNFs of Nokia got integrated with NCMT in the real time, and how are they able to get the data from the NCMT, and how this data is going to be used for your troubleshooting part. So we have a live 5G core running, which is processing data from a Spirine landslide simulator, and the data is pushed to NCMT. And in this case, I am going to showcase two CNFs, CMM and UDM as part of the analysis. Let's go to the demo. So the first dashboard what you see here is the KPI dashboard for CMM. So you get a lot of KPI data time series based in the dashboard. You will also be able to get not only from the services point of view, also from the system point of view. This is going to be, you will be able to drill down at different levels to determine whether the KPI degradation has happened or not. So you have CMM KPIs, you will be able to see the UDM KPIs, different types of UDM KPIs. And the moment you see a KPI degradation, the next step would be to go and troubleshoot the logs, which you will be able to do via the logs dashboard. So you will have wide range of filtering options to drill down the logs based on the time at which the event has happened, which will make your troubleshooting much more easier and faster. So this is an example of time series based UDM logs, and you will also see time series based UDM logs at different types like security, lawful interception, debug and audit at different log levels. So with this, you will be able to correlate the KPI degradation along with the logs. In future, we will also have fault based dashboards to show the active alarms in the network or in the CNFs, which will be useful for your correlations. So the logs and KPI, whatever we have seen, they are all mostly from CNF. Along with it, by adding the cluster level information, observability information like kube state metrics, we will be able to do a vertical correlation from the platform till the application via single pane of glass. So here you can see a wider range of kube state metrics, which provides a cluster information about the deployments, stateful set, and how many replicas are running, and different are there any pods requiring any attention. So they all will be visible as part of this step. Okay. So now we have covered the monitoring dashboards from the logs and KPI point of view. I am going to now showcase about use case of health checks. So this is a health check tool. The health checks can be very useful when you do a troubleshooting. Either you can do a automated health check execution on a periodic basis, or you can also do a on-demand health checks. So automated health checks is going to give you status of the system on a regular basis, but during troubleshooting, you will be able to do a on-demand trigger for the health checks. So here an example of CMM troubleshooting is going to give you a health check for CMM, which has around 13 different checkpoints, and each checkpoint talks about the status of the outcome of the health check. So the CNFs can define their own health checks that can be executed by NCMT, and it is possible to change the checkpoints on release after release. And we also have an example of automated root cause analysis. So this is an example where we can see an event has happened, like a cluster file system has gone out of service, and knowing this could be a possible, the root cause of this issue could be derived from the database which NCMT has already built based on the inputs whatever we have got from our care teams. Using this information, the root cause analysis will be done, and some of the root cause analysis may be needing to an automatic approval or can be customized to a manual approval for doing the troubleshooting recovery actions. So in this case, an example of doing an automatic approval has happened, and the recovery action has been triggered, which ran to completion, and the cluster file system is back in service. So this example showcases how an event-led execution of automated fault analysis and automated recovery actions without any manual intervention. This kind of actions could be correlated, not only limited to event-driven, and event-driven in combination with health check could lead to recovery actions automatically. So we have seen a demo of NCMT with KPIs, logs dashboard, health check for troubleshooting, similarly for automated recovery actions. So in summary, NCMT is going to give you a observability product built on open sources for the cloud native ecosystem, and it will provide you a single pane of glass for all your monitoring, diagnostic and troubleshooting needs, and you will also have capabilities based on the logs and the wider range of data collected, trigger automatic actions for automated detection of faults and automated recovery actions. We will also enable with our northbound interface of NCMT for standard and cognitive insurance. Thank you. That's all we wanted to present today.